Hi everyone, David and Sarah here. We're going to go over our a haul that we got from going to the Goodwill Bins on Sunday. I think we went on Sunday. And we got a lot of neat stuff, so we're going to go over it with you.
And we spent
$28, yeah.
You want to show what you got?
I'm going to start with two of the bigger things.
Size-wise, not weight-wise. This one's really light.
It's very light. It's just a foldable seat, and it's very light aluminum, and we can take it anywhere. We can put it on our backpack if we go hiking and sit on it and we take a break, or we can use it at a flea market or anything just to sit. It's light and flat.
Yeah, I'm definitely using that a lot this summer doing flea markets because a lot of them don't come with chairs and you don't want to take up space that you could put inventory in.
Yeah. I saw this in the bins when they brought out a new bin and people were going crazy as they like to do. And right now, for outside for Christmas, all we have is candy canes, which we also got at the bins, and a sled. So I was trying to mix it up, and I thought this one looked neat. I was thinking I can put lights on it, or we can even paint it.
Okay, this is just this is just a bin from the dollar store, but it's really light, and I use it to sort inventory when I have stuff listed on Facebook. So that's nice and cheap. This is a memory journal for a couple, but it's brand new. Like, it hasn't been written in yet, and it's just something you like write about your dates in your life together and important events. So I went ahead and got that for us. I have a similar one that I do with my grandmother, and I love it. So that was a nice find. We have some of this book. It's the History of Civilization. This book is the Revolutionary period, so it's volume 4. I usually don't get like sets, but it was really pretty on the inside and the outside. And I don't remember what year this one was printed. Printed in 1942.
But originally from 1920s.
Yeah, hopefully they updated it in the 20s. Well, I guess not the Revolutionary War.
We'll see.
I actually want to read Little Women because the movie's coming out, and I don't have a lot of purple books. I don't think we have any purple hardback books on our built-in bookshelf.
No, so I don't see any. Just red.
Yeah, I might put this with the blue ones or gray ones for all, so I find more.
Yeah.
It's dusty, and some of the pages are bent, but it's not like musty or mildewy at all. This one doesn't have a publishing date. It doesn't have a publishing date, but it does have a name in it, and Xmas 1941.
So at least 1941.
And then, I didn't really look through this all that much. I thought it was cute. ABC is for Christmas. Just a
really cute
little
Santa
golden
on the
book.
front.
The kid did draw on it, but I haven't seen this one. I don't even know if it's one that they reprint. It's just an alphabet book with like Christmas theme, like E is for elf. And this one is The Romances of Dumas. So this one is copyrighted 1897. If the book is in good shape, we usually end up buying it just because like that's the last stop before the landfill.
Especially for books. Yeah,
especially for books. And in that our particular store, a lot of Amazon fulfillment shoppers are there. And some of them are like grab all the books and that's fine, right. But a lot of people just through the rush will just throw books and they get damaged. So
and you can't scan these kind of books for Amazon, so they don't really care about them.
Yeah, they just get thrown and ripped. And if you go like at the end of the day, you'll see a bunch of them that are just ripped and torn apart. So usually we go ahead and grab them and they go on our shelf, but at least they're not in the landfill.
They'll look good. We'll read them one day maybe.
That was great OPSEC. I showed the unit. So David found this mug. It says do OPSEC, which we actually met. We were both in military intelligence, so this was hilarious.
Right, and it's said in a funny way. So not only is it a big glass, so we can drink a lot of our drink in it, but it's just funny because no one actually says do OPSEC.
Which OPSEC is operational security.
Right, so it's like, just a funny way to say it. So the mug is funny.
Basically means keep things secret that should be secret.
Yeah, don't blurb and tell things that you're not supposed to.
So basically it says do secret.
Yeah.
And I actually just broke my favorite mug not that long ago. I dropped it. So this one's I'm probably going to claim this one.
Replacement for that one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So, this we actually. This is a wool army blanket, which we have a couple of these around the house. We can use them for like all kinds of things. We use them for Doctor Who, our dog. I don't know if you guys already know Doctor Who.
He's one who likes to squeak all of his toys in the background of the videos.
Yeah, they're really sturdy. They're really useful for lots of different things.
They're really good for covering windows or doorways when it's super cold out.
Yeah.
Which someone thought was weird, and I made that up, but these two ladies there were quite a few of these, and these two women were picking them out at the bin store, and they were talking about how many they needed to cover their windows because it's been really cold lately. But we use them a lot. Like when we're moving stuff in the car, or if we go get furniture on Craigslist.
And they're very thick. They protect furniture really well.
They're really warm too.
Okay, so just bring them back.
Yeah.
Okay,
so we had to park in another business parking lot to get there to the bins that day because it was so busy. So we did put stuff in bags, and I use these like going to Aldi or the farmer's market. It's in Sears. This is a creeper stuffed animal. Doctor has a creeper that he chewed up pretty bad. So I'll put a squeaker in here, and this will be his new chew toy.
Which we bought squeakers a long time ago. We bought a bunch of them off Amazon.
I had like a crafter's kit of them.
Here is a really neat. I don't know if it's actually cross stitch or not. But
we found that.
I found this. I just think it's really cute. It's a cute frame, and it's good for Halloween decorations around the house. It's
definitely store made, but I do like that like vintage Halloween feel.
It looks like cross stitch. I don't know if it actually is, but it's still really cute. And it's got a witch and a ghost and a jack-o'-lantern, so
in the shape of a heart with stars.
Yeah.
It's a patriotic Halloween thing.
And this is just a little doily. It's in the shape of a. It's a doily in the shape of a pumpkin.
There wasn't a lot of Halloween, but it was starting to trickle in.
Yeah, sometimes sometimes Halloween comes really in waves with all other Halloween.
So this is a set of color lights and white lights. These were brand new in the box. We took them out to test them and then just didn't bother getting the boxes. Yeah. But they're nets, right?
They're nets, and we have a big hedgerow along the side of our house, which is perfect for net lights. It goes almost the full length of our house, so we like to try and pick up net lights because they fit perfectly on our hedgerow.
We probably didn't save a whole lot because they are heavy, but
yeah, we didn't take the boxes, but these were actually brand new in the box.
This is something that you'll see a lot on the channel. I pick up, if they're in good shape, gift bags a lot of the bins because they're really cheap, and I just put them in the cabinet until Christmas or birthdays or whatever. So I never buy gift bags at the store.
Yeah, I mean, even at Dollar Tree or something like that, that bag would be $1. So
or you get a couple of them, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do this is like all stuff I picked up. Sorry. So I have a bunch of pieces of fur, like strips of fur, and one of people that I buy from a lot, and she buys a lot from us. Lacey, she's a crafter, and she was looking for fur to add to some of her pieces to fancy them up a little bit, but obviously she wanted to use something vintage, not get something new. So I grabbed those for her. They're super light, and they're not going to end up in a landfill. They'll get used again. What else is yours?
Sometimes you just see little fun things. I would never buy this at the store, but if I see it at the bins, I might grab it and throw it on my keys for a few months while it lasts, and it's just a fun little cute poop emoji that I'll probably throw on my keychain. So it's fun, and that's I like going to the bins because you can buy stuff like this, but you don't feel guilty paying like $1 or $2 at the register at another store. You just get this for literally a penny.
Yeah.
And it's in perfect condition. You use it for 6 months until it runs out or gets worn down.
Or if you get tired of something, which we actually do a lot, like rotating out like decorations or something, then you didn't pay a lot for it, you just donate it back.
Yeah.
I grabbed everything out of there.
Okay.
This is glove oil I got for my boots because it's like $10 normally, and it's almost a completely full can.
And it'll make your boots last a lot longer and be more comfortable.
A little cookie cutter for a friend of ours who likes this style. and 2 sets of like burlap red, white, and blue ribbon. Last year, most of last year, I bought ribbon that I liked when I saw it at the pound store, and this Christmas was a lot of fun. Not that these are for Christmas, but this Christmas was a lot of fun decorating with all the different kinds of ribbon I had. So I'm sure I'll find a use for these.
Yeah, I mean, 4th of July, anything really.
Yeah, like a wreath or something probably is what they'll go on. And then this little deer made in Japan, his head had broken off at one point and someone glued it on. But you can't tell from the front, and I thought he was really cute.
Yeah.
So I went and got him.
Most ceramic deer aren't that cute.
No, I really like the ones that were the Japanese ones, like the really big, cute eyes. Well, these are all tangled up now, but they do work. They're just little earbuds. I drive a special needs bus, and I let my kids listen to some old iPods that I found or bought, and they break their headphones all the time. So these, clean them up a little bit. I did test them in my phone. Clean them up a little bit, they'll work great, and then not have to worry about buying new ones for a couple weeks until they break another set.
Were those in plastic when you got them at the bins? It looked like that you might have even found them in plastic.
Nope, they're used.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then this bag, which I got a couple other bags, just like a little makeup one. Again, for the kids on my bus to put their iPods in, because we have baggies, but they're getting ripped a lot. So this way they can just see which one is theirs really quickly and not have to search for their name.
That's true. That's great. Then they'll know which bag is theirs.
Okay. You can explain all of these.
Okay. These are just mostly random Legos. There's a few, what the heck are they called again?
This is from one of the girl sets.
Yeah, it's from a girl set, which is called Lego Friends. But, what are the little people called again? Minifigs. So, we've actually bought minifigs at the bins before and sold them, like, very quickly. But Legos are really, really hard to get in this volume at the bins because everyone will like snatch up loose Legos all the time. For some reason, we found this still in a box, and it seems like it's mostly intact. So we grabbed the box, and
there's 2 minifigs in there.
Yeah, there's like 2 minifigs for friends. We actually found another Harry Potter minifig nearby. These are really hard to get at the bins because people. This is one of the things that people will grab immediately, even if it's loose, when new bins come out. So we got really lucky grabbing these. Well, I don't know. We'll probably just sell them in by weight.
We have like we have a jar we keep that anytime we find like 1 or 2 Legos, even we put in there, we just sell them by the pound later.
Legos just really are very easy to resell.
Personally, I think they were still there because they were in the box, and it was
crushed.
It was one of the sets that they like the Friends set that's all pink and purple, and I don't think a lot of people realized that they were Lego. I recognize it from the picture, but I think a lot of the other people just thought that they were like some random Barbie toy or something.
But I'm sure these will sell for more than we paid for them for sure. Here is just some eclectic duct tape. We see this all the time. Duct tape is fun. You never know when you might need it. We also use it for little crafts all the time. So I personally, and I think you do too, anytime we see duct tape at the bins, we just grab it, especially if it's funny or eclectic art. This one is...
And it's the brand name too.
Yeah, this is actually brand duct tape. It's got flamingos and little campers. I don't know what we'll use it for yet, but we'll definitely use it on something fun and friendly. These are just your standard ponchos that you find at Walmart or anywhere else, hardware store, wherever. They're just emergency ponchos. We might keep them in the car or in our hiking backpack for if they weigh nothing. You put them in your backpack in case it rains unexpectedly.
They were a couple of cents.
Yes. So they're just good to have if it rains or something and you get stuck and have to walk far in the rain and don't have your umbrella or something. So
explain ponchos. Apparently I got 3 rolls of ribbon. So there's another roll of ribbon.
Nice.
This was just another little bag I got again for my kids or my students' iPods, and a little. I think it's like from Walmart because they have this style, just a little zebra ornament.
Yeah, it's cute.
And then this is a guitar holder, guitar stand that you mount. And I've been working on like taking all of my old concert tickets and putting them on like a guitar, an old beat up guitar. So eventually I want to display all that, and this works out because I don't have to go buy one.
I mean, the thing is, like, it's just really perfect because this would probably cost a few bucks, but it costs almost nothing at the bins, and it's literally for mounting a guitar and holding a guitar, so it's perfect.
We tend to keep like at least a mental list of stuff that we want to buy and that like we don't need right now but we're going to buy eventually. That way if we see it somewhere cheaper, then we can just buy it there instead of
know what you're looking for. You can get it for a really good deal at the bins. This is for our grandma. It's nice lace doily tablecloth. It's just really cool. It's kind of heavy. This is 60 inches by 104 inches, the biggest size.
That's really big.
It's just really cool. We actually just sent her a text message when we were at the bins and said, hey, do you want this? And she said yes, so we got it for her.
So these, I've seen a few at the bins. Usually they get grabbed really fast anyway. I think since it was in the package, no one really saw it. But I like that it was still sealed because then you know it's not stained, which is like really rare for something older.
Oh, it says crochet actually right on it. I didn't see that.
Oh, it's vinyl?
Vinyl contents 100%.
Oh, it is vinyl.
Oh, nice. So it's actually even more durable. So
it's not as old as I thought, but
it's crochet. It's vinyl. It'll be a really pretty tablecloth.
It's just a Christmas garland. And I guess it's not that old. It's from Walmart. So, but it's just, was it crepe paper?
Crepe paper, yeah.
Just cute little Halloween, but I actually like the art on it, and I'll use it this Halloween, next Halloween.
Yeah, I mean, decorations at the bins is like, if you get decorations at the bins, they're so cheap.
I mean, this one cost $1 when it was new. I haven't seen it. They might still make it. It is a little bit older. But I didn't pay $1 for it, and I will use it.
Right.
And speaking of things that I'll use, there's a sealed hand sanitizer. It was actually tied up in like a goodie bag with some other stuff that I guess someone got at someone's party or something.
Yeah. We always bring like little tools, or we try to remember to bring little tools. And honestly, at the bins, don't be afraid to just pull out something you want out of a bag of stuff. I mean, it's the bins.
Well, I guess I should say this isn't sealed. This doesn't come sealed.
Right.
It was tied up in a goodie bag.
But, yeah. If you want hand sanitizer and it's in a gift bag of toiletries, don't feel bad about pulling it out and grabbing it. That I don't. And when I'm at the bins.
Yeah, like it's obviously new. It's Bath and Body Works. I know like how much comes in one of these.
Yeah.
And I'll use it. It's just another bag for the iPods.
For the iPods.
Because some of them have headphones.
Yeah, that's true.
This is something I always get at the bins if I see it new is tissue paper.
Yeah.
It weighs almost nothing, and you're gonna use it. So I also use some to wrap my ornaments every year. So I'm out completely now. We
can always use tissue paper. We use it for ornament wrapping. We use it for shipping.
Yeah, we do use. We use it shipping.
For.
It's a purpose for presents.
Storage. Yeah, gifting gifts like.
So it weighs almost nothing. It's basically free, and new stuff pops up there. I don't know, about once a month or so. We end up seeing like a pack of new ones.
It's really good. It's something we like to get at the bins. I haven't tested this yet. I'm pretty sure it's Bakelite. I have no idea what it's actually meant for brushing, but I might brush Doctor with it.
What?
No, it's probably just going to be decoration on one of our shelves. I didn't see this when we were at the bins, but another thing that makes me think it might be Bakelite. I didn't see this, but there's like swirls. There's like lighter plastic swirls in here, which is kind of typical of a lot of Bakelite. So I really think it's easy to test with hot water. So
I'm going to be really boring and talk about a bunch of stuff I got for my bus. But I let them decorate for holidays, and I plan on doing that next year too. So if I find something for really cheap, I'll grab it because they will cover every possible centimeter with decoration. So I need a lot. So here's just some window clings of skeletons. And I had bigger ones this year of these Christmas trees, and I loved them because they decorated themselves. So we got a multi-pack for next year. And also this one because... Oh, I didn't realize. So this says, Dear Santa, I can explain. And then the other side says, Dear Santa, I've been good. So maybe I'll just get this, hang this up on the bus, and then flip it depending on if they've been good or not. We didn't see that
side when we got it, did we?
I got it for the bad side. A couple of them even wore like a shirt that says something like this the day before break, so they know.
That's fun for Christmas break.
Yeah. 2 more bags. This one's actually a camera case, which is even better because when they drop it, it's got some padding.
Kids will drop things.
Yeah, and then here's another little bag. Also, Mini Bop It, which we're going to pretend I didn't get for myself.
Which was also hard to test at the bins because...
It's really, yeah.
Yeah, and it is loud there.
It is really loud there. But this is something that I'll throw in the busy bucket on the bus and they'll play with it.
Oh, which reminds me, I don't know if I said it, but we did test the Christmas lights before we brought them home, even though they were new in the box.
We did test them.
Here is...
Oh no, his arm fell off.
Here is... Oh, his arm fell off?
It's right here. One of his arms is right there.
Alright. I might have to fix this guy. It looks like someone tried to tape his arm in. But, I mean, it's Lego. We should be able to easily pop his arm back in. It just seems like they didn't know how.
I didn't even notice that.
Some of these pieces actually fell out of the Friends bag when we were checking it.
Fine. Oh, he actually... I wasn't sure if he was going to have his face on the back of it.
I always pick up minifigs. These are just something we pick up a lot. These are metal game pieces. Those are in Simpsons particular Monopoly. From Simpsons Clue?
Monopoly.
Simpsons Monopoly. So, I mean, especially metal pieces, we might use these for decoration. We might sell them when we get more. They're just really cool to always pick up at the pound store.
I have a couple that I got last time I was at the bins. The time before that, I had 6 random, not a full set, 6 random metal Monopoly pieces, and I sold them for $10 within 2 days of posting
One of them we could confirm was actually pre-1940s. I have... In our game room, we have a little drawer press, which we put all kinds of neat little miniature toys in. This is just a little die-cast airplane. I really just got it because it's going to look neat on the drawer press. That's the only reason. It's a neat little die-cast airplane. It's going right on the drawer press. That's it. I have bought so many die. They're very light.
Here's another one.
I just buy loose die whenever I see them at the bins. Maybe I'll make a mural out of them. Maybe I'll do a craft. It's just something that's fun. I like to collect them. So
we have some antique ones too.
So we also found these little snap bracelets.
They're also rulers apparently.
Oh wow. I did not check that side.
And this is one of the heavier ones. It's just a metal serving tray that was really pretty and I liked it. So I bought it. It's going to go up on the shelf in our bedroom. Yeah,
it's really pretty. It's sturdy. It's just a great piece of art, really.
Yeah, I can use it as wall decoration.
This costs less than 25 cents at the bins. Why would you not get it as long as it's still working? These are expensive at the store.
Okay, so this one David grabbed because I like pandas. And I'm assuming that you would like his Indiana Jones hat.
And he has an Indiana Jones hat.
So I wasn't really paying attention. Then I saw the Disney mark on the back, and I realized he's from Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, yeah. I did not know
Perry's, that. One of the...
Oh, an assistant to Perry Penguin?
He's Peter the Panda.
Peter the Panda.
Okay, so we spent $28.60. We found the receipt all together. What did we get to resell? We got the, let's see, 3 Simpsons Monopoly pieces. I couldn't find the rest, so that's $3 or $4 for those. And $6 worth of minifigs. Yeah,
Legos, minifigs, loose Legos and minifigs both. We might sell them separately.
Yeah, we'll probably sell the Legos when we get a little bit more.
Yeah, by weight.
So we got to resell, I think so. Yeah, it is. So
that's this time. I think that's all we got for resale.
I don't think that we'll make our money back.
Not this time, but we had a lot of fun.
Yeah, but we got stuff for us and for other people this time. And
it was really
a lot of
fun.
Stuff.
Yeah. This was a fun trip. There was a lot of neat, interesting stuff to find.
We got stuff
which is really the point of going there. It's like treasure hunting for me, so I have fun.
It's like dumpster diving, but not quite as dirty.
That's true.
And indoors.
Yeah.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
Bye, thanks.